Welcome to the Unemployed News Network, where we keep up with anything and everything unemployed so you don't have to. Now, Streamer University ended more than a week ago, and I know I'm very late on this topic, but I still really want to talk about the situation between Blackboy Max and Ojay Suave, and I promise you, this will be the most comprehensive video on this topic. So stick around and let's get right into it. Now, if you're not aware, Blackboy Max is a streamer and a Grammy-nominated artist, and he's been under fire recently for doing a lot of really interesting things and asking a lot of really interesting questions. Here he is, for example, talking about how he got a vasectomy at 23 years old, saying, "We love women, bro." Shout out Max, we love women on here too. Here he is wearing wigs. You can see he was cosplaying Haaland here for the World Cup, and he wore a full bust down lace during his Summer Smash set. Aside from this, he also asked Michael Porter Jr. how many genders there are, and we'll play a bit of this clip right now.
Damn, I think that's it, chat. That's all I got. You got any
You
more
didn't even
questions?
ask me nothing controversial. You didn't
Hold on. All right, how many genders is there?
You didn't do that. That's how many genders it was. It's 2 genders.
Okay.
Yeah. So how many
It's
genders?
definitely only 2 genders.
How many genders do you think it is?
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, I think it's as many genders as niggas want it to be.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
For
Like,
real?
I dead don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
What does that mean?
Interesting.
Like, so I feel like people are
You been in LA too long, nigga.
Now, I don't mean to send any hate to Michael Porter Jr. I don't think that he's ever really thought about the question, so he's just saying what he grew up thinking. But it really does go to show just how open-minded Max is, his outlook on things being able to question gender as a binary, and how he really does think differently from other people. He also asked why only women are allowed to twerk, and although it does sound like a really silly question, I think this Twitter user outlined it pretty well, saying how Max is questioning modern-day gender norms, and the chat does not take him seriously and just goes, "Yo, this dude is sus as fuck." You know, they could have phrased it a little better, but I do think that this point still stands. And now for Max's most notable decision as of recently. Can I get a drum roll, please? Okay. Max got the word diva tattooed across his ribs. That's it. It was just a tattoo that's gotten people so fired up as of late. To me, all of this just seems like a clear attempt for Max to express himself in different ways. And it does come across as him being him. But given the spaces that Max works in, streaming and rapping, he gets a ridiculous amount of hate for these things, since these are largely male-dominated spaces that lean on the conservative side. Now, I'm not saying everyone who interacts or works in these spaces are this way, but it is clear that there is some bias. For example, Media Matters for America says here that across streaming platforms, left-leaning shows have at least 55.9 million total followers, while right-leaning shows mog that number like crazy with 255.5 million total followers. You don't even really have to look at these numbers. If you go on Twitter, you'll find someone being racist in like the first 2 minutes of being on that website. So Max has gotten a lot of hate because of these things. Primarily, he's been getting a lot of homophobic comments. Here you can see this account saying that Max is transitioning in real time, and here you can see Max responding to repeatedly being called gay boy. Nah, gay boy is such a funny insult, bro. It's what Barry sisters call him in Punch Drunk Love. It's such a middle schooler insult.
Remember used to call you gay boy, you get all mad?
What's that?
Go watch that movie if you haven't. But anyways, you can see how much hate Max has been getting. Now, I do want to make it clear before we get into the main part of this topic that not everyone is hating on him. Other streamers have been showing support for Max. Notably, DDG and Ray have spoken out in support of Max continuing to express himself, with DDG saying if he wants to wear a wig, let him wear a wig, and Ray saying that Max is still his boy. However, all the hate came to a boiling point at Streamer University when streamer and fashion TikToker Ojay Suave decided to voice his opinion on the recent things that Max has been doing. The clip is absolutely crazy, so I'll just play it for you right now in case you haven't seen it.
I'm like, damn, this nigga fly.
You a diva? Why you wanna be a diva?
On some fly shit.
Why you wanna be a diva?
Some fly shit.
You a demon. You need a
Sorry to pause it so quickly, but even just here, you can see how happy Max is going up to Ojay to congratulate him, mind you. He compliments him, saying that the stuff he's seen of him is cool, and his face changes right away, man. It really sucks to see. Anyways, let's keep it going.
I think you are confused. I think you need some guidance. I think your parents feel a little way about that. I think you're clip farming and you're getting your clips. You're not the little boys in Clover. You're not Tota, Blackboy Max, not Blackboy Batty. Are you gonna tell your son that you are a diva? Daddy, what's diva? Diva start with D. Diddy. What else?
Now we're just gonna end the clip here because this dude goes on for like another minute and a half, just saying the same things over and over again. But this is absolutely horrible. Right off the bat, Ojay calls Max a demon. He also says a bunch of other things like how his parents supposedly feel a way about what he's doing, calls him a slur, and he essentially says that he wouldn't be a good role model to his son. Let me remind you, all of this is just because of a tattoo. I also cannot begin to understand how Ojay, as a fashion influencer, one of the industries with the most LGBTQ contributions, can say things like this, especially since Ojay has dealt with things like this in the past himself, saying that his church community accused him of being gay.
Bro, everybody in that church think I'm Ben, bro. And they just be sitting down watching my stream like, look at this unholy, look at this unholy I got. I'm not saying the F. I'm not saying the F.
Now he also takes some shots at streamer group Clover Boys, specifically at Tota, and this was not the first time that Ojay had talked shit on them. Earlier on during Streamer University, after seeing Tota writing on Lacey's lap, he immediately calls him the same slur that he called Max. Then, when Ray tells him to shut up, he tells him to make some fried rice.
You going bathroom? Hold on, wait, Lacey, this is like
so body, bro.
Yo, Jim Thompson, shut the fuck up.
Make me some fried rice, nigga.
Huh? Like, this dude is not only homophobic, but he's also racist. Pick a struggle, please, bro. And even later, after this Max situation took place, he does it again.
Y'all stay away from me.
It's still shrimp and broccoli, okay? Still shrimp and broccoli. It's still little extra lemon in the lemonade, okay? And ding my fucking bell, okay? Yeah, you want $2? $2? Ding, 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 ding.
Wow, nah. His pay about to go all the way down.
I'm truly surprised that Ojay had not been getting hit before what he told Max, because aside from this situation and what he told Ray, he was also trying to touch a pregnant creator's Kia the creator's belly, and when she told him no, he started telling her off. Like, this dude is just a straight up weirdo.
Yeah, it's hot out here. It's so hot out here.
Oh my gosh. Blessings. Can I touch your baby?
I don't know.
You can't touch your baby?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't like black men touching the baby?
I don't like men touching my baby.
You don't like men touching your baby? Well, I don't know if I like your baby.
That's why you shouldn't touch my
I don't
baby.
know if I like
right
it.
there.
I don't know the
right
baby's
there.
personality.
Right fucking there. See?
And the final thing that he said that I want to talk about before we move on to Max's response is when he called Max Diddy. Now in the clip you can tell that Ojay's trying to make a joke, but it's a super shitty one. Not only is he downplaying the crimes of a person like Diddy, but he's also demonizing LGBTQ people and associating them with predators like that, which I don't even need to say is extremely harmful. In Max's response after this happened, he briefly mentioned that someone had asked him if he was scared that his roommate, Wardrobe, would do something to him. It is jokes like Ojay's that perpetuate these kinds of questions and assumptions. Now, some people are saying that Ojay confronting Max on this shit too and doing what he did was fine, and that he was just looking out for Max, telling him that he's losing himself in the content. No, these people are either just ignoring the blatant homophobia that Ojay is spewing all over the place, or they're homophobic themselves. I mean, Ojay literally calls him and Tota a homophobic slur. I don't know how much clearer you can get. I think people straight up need someone to say, well, I'm homophobic and hate gay people, before they actually start thinking, hey, this guy might be homophobic. But anyways, after this confrontation, Max went off stream for a little while and then came back to say goodbye to chat, visibly upset and crying. He closed off his stream telling his chat to stay true to themselves and to not let others dictate who they are or how they act, as well as saying that if Ojay really cared and was looking out for him, then he would have reached out privately and not said everything in front of thousands of people like he did.
OJ, if you fight with me, nigga, you said that shit off camera. You could have pulled me aside. I'd love to talk to you off camera. Why you saying that shit on camera? Be yourself. Fuck what they say. I don't care, nigga. I'm gonna wear my wigs. I don't give a fuck. I got diva tag. I'm gonna keep it forever. This is who I am, nigga. Thief, I'm fly. I'm on my own shit. That's me. So always be yourself. Embrace what make you different, because that's what's gonna make you pop.
I think Max is completely correct in what he is saying, and moreover, I think that he's being a really good role model here. Not only telling his audience to keep being true to themselves, but also being vulnerable on camera like this in a space like Twitch is a really positive thing for a young male audience to see. Thankfully, the situation does have a happy ending though. It's just about everyone in Stream University came to Max's support. I'm talking Rakai, Corey Tuyu, Stable Ronaldo, Adapt, Ludwig, Kaisenat, Lizzo, and I'm sure there's more I'm missing. His roommate at Stream University, Wardrobe, also confronted Ojay live on screen the same night the situation took place, and his former FaZe roommate, Silky, confronted him the next day. The day after the situation, Max went live on stream to briefly talk about what happened and voiced his disappointment at the issue, saying he actually respected Ojay and all he wanted was some respect back, as well as speaking on the hatred the LGBTQ community receives.
I thought it was mutual respect. Yeah. Like, I fuck with him. I saw the face I made when I saw bro. Like, I was excited to see bro. Just talk to him, you know what I'm saying? And then I just felt like I got attacked. Like, my character got attacked. That type of shit shows me, damn. Imagine what LGBTQ been going through for years, bro. Just because I put on a wig. I'm a straight man who wears wigs. Yes.
I'm really glad Max is speaking out on this subject, and I think that although this was a horrible moment for Max and his community, they will be able to grow larger than before. The day after the incident, OJ, after being confronted by Silky, said that he was just playing a character and that he hasn't been on the internet, so he didn't know that his comments would affect Max in the way that they did.
So I'm just saying I haven't been on the media, so I didn't know that I touched him. Of course, I was being really mean, but I was playing that character. That character is not my opinions. I'm playing the little Jamaican little, feel me, out, 1 2 1 2. But it's nothing for me to go apologize to Max. People might think I have an ego, but I don't have an ego.
I think these are such sorry excuses. And while I do think he is telling the truth and that he was hamming up this persona to try and get a clip, I think all of that goes out the door when you can see the character which you are playing is not working. And the person who you are coming at is visibly uncomfortable with what you're doing. He gave a more formal response a couple of days later with a weird artsy YouTube video that just seems entirely tone deaf for the situation, called Exposing Black Boy Max with Proof. But he pretty much says the same things. The only thing he added is saying that people are within the right to share their opinions on the internet.
If I painted my nails and I posted it online, I posted it for people to have an opinion or for an extent of validation. It's not like someone snuck a picture of my nails and posted it without my consent. I was prepared to showcase this.
Now, I totally agree with Ojay here. I think people should be allowed to give their thoughts and opinions out. However, you should be prepared for your opinion to be scrutinized as well. You can't be hiding behind, oh, well, I'm just saying my thoughts. I think Ojay is coping tremendously here by not taking any accountability at all and resorting to, it's just my opinion, bro. Why are you mad? Also, the two biggest people I've seen supporting Ojay are Academics and Sneeko. And if those two are the ones you got in your corner, I think you just gotta wrap it up, bro. It's over for you. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this situation. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end. I really do appreciate it. This is my first video, so if you liked it, make sure to like and subscribe, ring the notification bell, leave a comment. I will be replying to every comment. It would really help me out as I start and try up this YouTube channel and try to make better content for you guys. I promise next time I won't take so long to get to a topic. Once again, thank you for watching and have a great rest of your day. Peace.